for coming here. I listened to the introductions, and I could see that within this hall, were some top brains and men of achievement, men and women of achievement of Nigerian origin. And in fact, I know that your time is you have so much to do, but finding time to come and spend a few hours here this morning shows the level of commitment. And let me, on behalf of the Embassy of Nigeria and the government of Nigeria, thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate your presence. It's not the number that matters, but the quality of people here. Almost every one of you here has achieved a lot, and you have a lot. You have a lot you can claim to have achieved. One of you took me around his empire yesterday, and I won't embarrass him by mentioning his name. And although I think he has a secret. One of you took me around his business empire yesterday. I was so much impressed to see that when people say Nigerians in the US are achievers, they really know what they're talking about. So I'm very pleased that we are all here. Particularly the quality of people who are here. To see men of achievement, seriously, the quality of mind here, and that makes me very happy. Secondly, I want to commend the Embassy, the Consulate General of Nigeria in Atlanta for taking the initiative and attracting and building so much confidence, a good working relation with NIDO to be the foundation, to be the state center of this important event. One of the things Gaba said that really impressed me was that it restore dignity, confers some dignity to NIDO. When people say, what have you done? To Nigerians in Diaspora, when people say, what have you done? It's not that we only ask them for this, for that. But this is concrete evidence. But I want to correct the impression that saying we've done a lot. It was from the diaspora that Ngozi went home. See what the government is doing. From the diaspora that Aganga went home. See what he's doing. It was the diaspora that Additional went to. See what he's doing. I was personally responsible for the appointment of some 3 vice chancellors. When the president said he created a new university and said he wanted to reserve 3 vice chancellor positions for Nigerians in diaspora, I was called upon by the NUC Executive Secretary, happens to be here behind you are. And I called Aluko. I know him very well. I said, give me 2 other names who can be vice chancellor. And they're all there now. So if anybody asks what has diaspora done, you've done a lot. Oh, yeah. But this one is one concrete manifestation of your commitment to Nigeria's progress. And let it be, you listed all those donors you want, but let it be clearly written when the project starts that this is a project initiated by Nigerians in diaspora, with them headquartered in Atlanta, as started this morning. Let it be clear to everyone. That's where it started. I'm still going to listen to some details when it's open for questioning. I'm going to ask some questions as to how and why, how this project will concretely contribute towards improving the healthcare. What's it going to provide that's not there yet? How will it make a difference? The component. I'm not a medical fellow. I know what you have in mind. Diagnostic and diagnostic and trauma centers. I have personally been a victim of lack of proper medical care. I was just telling that I lost my own first child to the absence of good medical care in Nigeria. I was ambassador in Jamaica and went back home for holidays. Took the little girl to my village with my 3 other children. She got bitten by a mosquito. We came back to Lagos. The following day, they took her to St. Nicholas Hospital. They gave her an injection with expired drugs. And the girl little daughter who walked to the hospital on her feet, I was so sure there was nothing wrong because after taking her to the hospital, I drove to Ibadan, came back to meet her again. So we have always been, I've been a personal victim, so I know anything done to improve medical care in Nigeria, I'm always for it. So what I want to do when we start this discussion, a lot of brains here, that let us know what is going to be different from what exists now. And I don't need to tell you that I'm pledging the cooperation of all the three embassies, the three consulates and embassies here to this project. In fact, we're meeting on Monday for something else in Washington. And we're going to decide how we are going to map out effective strategy to contribute to this project, either as a corporate body, as consulate and embassy, or as individuals. If we need to encourage our people to task themselves to be able to contribute to this, or when we get our grant, we must be able to put something every time in the project. We are going to discuss details of that when we meet on Monday in Washington. So our commitment to this project is clear. No question about it. We are going to, and what I want is the modalities for ensuring continuous inflow of grant to this. It's not just saying, Ghana is going to Canada, it goes there, they give him 10,000 or 5,000, comes back, and then they forget it. No. There must be some continuity. There must be an established mechanism for making this thing work. So when you get your grant, in the same project, we can argue this in Abuja. Take this to contribute to the Diagnostic Center from our project, from the money grant for project, and then we contribute. So we're going to work out those details, but it will be centered here in Atlanta, and we should be able to make sure we want to work out the details of how we're going to do that. So our contribution, our commitment to it, we will take that for granted. But we will also want to know, like I said, how it's going to be different from what we have now. Now, in terms of cooperation, it will be centered here, but if there's any need to get those big money banks in Abuja to bring some money, either at the ministerial level, any level, when you try and if it becomes difficult, just let us know at the embassy. At least, there's hardly any minister who, when they see my card, I want to see them. Who don't want to talk to the ambassador in Washington. Maybe all the relations need visas to come to America. So we'll be able to get them and say, what are you doing to this? So let us have, I don't know the details of how we're going to work it out, but we must have committees to do specific things at specific times, and when there's any problem about any aspect, please feel free to call on us, call on me. I do go to Nigeria once every 6 weeks or 2 months, and I'll be able to talk to them. We can even talk at the highest level, but then the point is, the one thing I want to stress, there are many donors, and at one point, the government, once they see that we're making progress, don't let them forget the fact that the thing started from here. And it's done by Nigerians in Diaspora, initiated by the NIDO and the Nigerian professionals, and the Consulate in Atlanta. Let them know that. And let them know that we are going to start the seed, and every other person will cooperate. So I want to say, I'm delighted that this is taking place. This is one concrete example in which the modern theory of development, the government cannot do this thing alone. In Nigeria, the unfortunate truth is that 67%, well, this is going to be 70% of our budget is going to be spent on concurrent expenditure. Recurrent expenditure, sorry. We will use 70% to pay salaries. And those, I'm sure out of the 70% are going to use, 40% are ghost workers. And there's nothing we can do about it. The 40% are ghost workers. So, it's only 30% that is there for development. Well, what can government, and after that, check the budget, the history of the budget. Out of those 30%, there is no year in which, in terms of implementation, you achieve 70% of those 30%. Where the rest of the money goes, the answer is between them. So in terms of money meant for development, it is very, very little. All those figures you see, is it trade? They don't even say billions anymore. After million, there is billion, have you? There's trillion. Is there anything after trillion? I'm sure there was something after trillion. No, you should get, I'm sure you should get to that Nigeria. Because add so many zeros to this thing. The ordinary man on the street, he doesn't have a Parodrin to kill his headache. What's all those things for? So the point I'm stressing is that the government cannot do it. We have a fundamentally defective structure to development in the country. When you have to spend 70% to pay salaries, and those people you are paying 70% for, 60% of them, they come to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday they go to mosque, they are gone. And then Monday they are still drunk after the weekend. and you pay the 70%, and then you say you want to develop. You simply cannot develop. It seems it's in our hands. People like you here, serious-minded people. And the point I like, and what is happening about you people in the diaspora, I've said it several times. Even last week, you had a meeting of Nigerian Financial Commission. I still repeated it. The Nigerians in the US are the most literate set of immigrants. Extremely well paid, top-level professionals, make their mark in everything. And fortunately for the embassy, we have been able to fight the image, the negative image we have with media. I've made 2 examples of some these policemen who, when they see any black man committing a crime, and they ask him questions, and it's not an African American, the next thing they see is in Nigeria. They just assume it's in Nigeria. They sent this report to you as the ambassador. I got 2, and I went to and I made an example and said, these ones are not Nigerians. And they got to know they are not Nigerians. I think one of them was fired. Since then, they stopped doing this. They stopped sending the thing to me. So you don't have too much of anything, except there was one person who was making noise on the Nigerians in Houston, in Dallas, and he got a very good reply from the Nigerian. That's the kind of thing we did. We fought Ted Cruz, he apologized. So Ted Cruz even asked to come and see me in the office, I declined to thank you. So because you cannot use some 1.000% of the people to judge the rest of us. It's unfair. It's unfair. So these are the kind of things we are talking about. They will not know this. If you send this report to CNN, you will not carry it. But let them carry it, say Nigeria, or somebody who missed his flight and try to get there on try to dodge the authorities. It's in Nigeria. That's why that fellow is already carrying an American passport. But if he won Olympics, you will not say So it's that kind of thing. So I really appreciate the quality of people we have here, and I see it everywhere. I even told the president. I mean, when we had the lunch between, I told him, and he said he knows. So this is one good example. I like this kind of thing, but all I'm stressing is that I know you people, when you put your heads together, have appropriate committees that deal with specific sectors. It's a multifaceted project. There are so many areas of it. Fundraising, the committee to get the land, the committee to recruit, and I know you have all the plans you can do all that. But overall, I can assure you that for us, the embassy in Washington, the Consulate General in Atlanta, and the one in New York, we are prepared to be at your beck and call on this important project. Let me, before I finish, just inform you that we are about to get our Consulate General's office in San Francisco. We've got there, we've done everything we need to do. But let me tell you one funny thing that will make you angry again before you start laughing. The Americans are saying before we reopen it, we must accede to their demands for a plot of land to extend their embassy offices, their consulate offices in Lagos. Listen, which will enable them to fast-track issuance of visas to Nigerians. That has improved over the past few months after the successful period of them. You know what happened? Yeah, you know what happened? They sent that request to Nigeria, to the Foreign Office in February. We did not even acknowledge it. It was sitting on somebody's table. So when we then told them that, when I said, we want to open an embassy, a consulate general office in San Francisco, they said we have to give us a plot to to improve services for you. You did not even acknowledge it. So the thing I did my last trip to Abuja was to go and then discover that the plot, because there's a complication on the plot actually. First, it's owned by the army. So you've got to get the army to agree to it. Then it's in Lagos State. You've got to get Lagos State government to give. So I was doing all those negotiations with Lagos State, met the army chief of army staff, met the chief of defense staff, met Lagos State governor, and then by the time we do all that, we've written letters now. You reply me in the next couple of days. They assure me to be all right. Then I go and tell the Americans. And the only stand is the Americans want it freehold. But by a land use decree, it is for 99 years. And then I will have to explain to them that renewal is almost automatic. So, but then, in principle, they've agreed. So I'm hoping that in the question of bonds, because you have to fight from several angles. Chief of Army Staff first. And you know the other people, when you see, it's because we want to open the embassy in the head. Are they trying to blackmail us? You know the other people. So, you tell them, something like that, please help us. So we are in need, but I can assure you that within 6 months, we'll get it done. We have a consulate general in from San Francisco. So it will ease the problem of those of you are from that part of the country. So don't let me go into other matters. There are other matters, but today you saw what Kerry said about our country. I don't mind it. It's all over the world. Let them say what they like about us. We are doing our best to tap whatever problems we have. So ladies and gentlemen, let me end by saying I really want to thank you most sincerely because every one of you, you're very highly responsible people, very busy people, but I can see in your face your sense of commitment to the country and to a project like this. I want to thank you on behalf of our ancestors that it shall be well with all of us. Amen. And for us at the embassy and the consulate, we shall do our best to make this dream a reality. Thank you. God bless you.